two things to do if you are in a leadership position and you have a situation where one person or persons don't want to do what you are saying, what you are inspiring them to do, what you are laying out as the pathway for which you are suggesting they walk down. And this happens a lot, people, whether you're a parent, whether you're a teacher, a personal trainer, network marketing professional, whatever it is. If you are in a position of leadership, it is inevitable that you face resistance. And resisting that resistance will just lead to more resistance, right? If someone's pulling a rope one direction and you try and pull them the other direction, they're just going to pull harder. So the answer to that is that if somebody says, no, I want to do it this way, I don't like your way, I want to do it this way, then you as the leader, teacher, parent, whatever, show support. Show support for them, because you're not the boss of anybody, okay? Even if you literally are the boss of them, people are going to do what they are going to do, and they're going to do it with your blessing or not. It doesn't matter if you are the boss of them. So now, if you resist, so if they say, I want to do it this way, and you say no, or F off, or do it alone, then what ends up happening is they end up going down this path alone without your support. And they have a fail-safe. They have someone they can blame if they go wrong, and that person is you. They will not take responsibility for their choice because you didn't support it. You just said, get out of here, do it. And basically from the start, they're done. They're finished. Unless they have the rare attribute of wanting to prove you wrong and do whatever it takes to do that, which is great for everyone. However, the best case scenario is if you support them and hold them accountable for their choice. Okay, so actually walk down the path with them, even if you know they're going to hit a wall. Be there when they hit that wall and decide to turn around, because then we'll come back to the starting place with you and then be more willing to go in your direction, especially because you both have this shared perception now that you just had in the beginning. So be with your student, whoever you're mentoring, whatever's going on, be with them through their ideas, because learning takes choosing the wrong directions and then realizing it's the wrong directions. We all know this. Somebody telling you something is not as good as you experiencing it yourself. So as a good support mentor, hold them accountable. And it doesn't mean that you actually have to do anything. Just don't ignore them. Talk to them. Hold them accountable for their choices, especially if they're not your choices. Ask them what their plan is. Ask them when they're going to start. Tell them to start now. Okay, be there for them and their idea. Okay, and then the second thing is to make sure that any sort of support, whether you're even a boss or a parent, any support that you're giving is because they asked for it. So within this whole creator complex, right, I've kind of dissolved the teacher-student mentality. I've spent pretty much my entire life in leadership roles, and a decade of that was me getting paid to tell people information on diet and exercise and even business. And I still get paid for all of those things, but really understanding that it's not me channeling information to them, it's them choosing me to get that information from. And so my intentions are not as important as their intentions. So if you're the one who's leading somebody and it's your intention for them to be the best, the greatest expression of themselves, then just telling them how to do that isn't as powerful as you making an intention to have them discover the information that they need from you and then ask you how to do it. Because if you just tell somebody the answers and the solutions to things that they don't really want, they're going to resist. So I find that if you're trying to set direction in somebody who you are mentoring or teaching, that it's best to give them the ability to see the map that you know. That's more important than the directions, because if they don't have the map, they don't know where they need to be, then you telling them how to get there is going to be in a completely different level of understanding.